All right, guys, we're back, and this time we are going to be practicing fractions. So grab paper, pencil. I think you're going to need it. What fraction is shaded? What fraction is unshaded? So getting started here with a tricky one already, because we have two shapes and they both have the same amount of equal pieces on the inside of the shape. That means that the fraction to show both of these shapes is going to have a denominator of 3. Because each whole circle has 3 equal parts. The first circle has 3 equal parts, the second circle has 3 equal parts. So your denominator is 3. Now, we're making an improper fraction here because we have more than just one whole. It spills over into the next circle. So we have 1, 2, 3 parts shaded in, and then 2 more parts shaded in the other circle. That is a total of 5 parts shaded in out of a total of 3 parts in each shape. Tricky, tricky. So both of these shapes are showing 5/3. So both of them together are showing 5/3. Now it also asks for the parts unshaded. So remember, your denominator, it does not change. So we still have a denominator of 3 equal parts for both of these circles. But they're asking for unshaded. 5/3 of these circles are shaded in. There's only one part of both of these circles not shaded in, so 1/3 unshaded. Is the fraction 1/8 greater or less than the fraction here? So the fraction there, let me figure out that fraction first. Like we said in the problem before, your denominator is always how many whole pieces your shape has. So this shape has a total of 4 equal parts. And then for my numerator, the number that shows how many parts that they have shaded in here are 1, 2. So there are 2 parts shaded in out of a total of 4 parts. But it says, is the fraction 1/8? That would mean there would have to be 8 equal parts here. So I know that I can go from 4 to 8 by cutting each of these pieces in half. So I'm going to show that on the screen. I cut this part in half, cut this part in half, this one in half, and this one in half. And I just went from 4 equal parts for my denominator to 8 equal parts for my denominator. So now I'm looking to see if one of those 8 parts was shaded in. I'll shade in this part. I can just look and see which one would be greater. Would it be the one part that I just shaded in out of 8 parts? Or do the 2 parts out of the 4 parts take up more of the circle? So you can write in the comments which fraction takes up more of the whole circle. 2 out of 4 parts or 1 out of 8 parts? Which one takes up more of the whole circle? Comment your answer. What fraction is at point A? So we've gone from showing fractions on shapes to now we're going to show fractions on number line. So if I look at this number line, first thing I need to figure out, what will my denominator be for all of the fractions that go on this number line? If I look in between each whole number, so starting from 0 to 1 on this number line, between 0 and 1, it looks like there are 2 equal parts. There's one part from 0 to A, and then another part from A to 1. So 2 equal parts makes up that first whole. So I'm going to start labeling. At the 0, we don't have anything yet, so it'll be 0 out of 2 equal parts. Then at A, and this will answer our question, we started at 0 out of 2. Now this is the first part. We finished this first part, so that is 1 part out of 2 parts. And then when we get to the 1, Now we've got both parts that make up that one whole. So 2 parts out of 2 parts, both of them, would make the one whole. So I'm going to let you finish this number line, and then in the comments, tell me what fraction is at point B. In the comments, tell me what fraction is at point B. Miss Roper ate 1/4 of a brownie. Miss Cook ate 2/8 of a brownie. Who ate more? So I'm going to help you out. We'll show our work starting with, I'll show you how much of the brownie that I ate. So we've got 1/4. And I'm going to show what 1/4 looks like. So I need to make a whole. And then I know by looking at this fraction that there should be 4 parts in the whole that I just made. 4 equal parts. And then I'll shade in one of those parts. All right, now let's see how much Miss Cook ate. So she ate 2/8 of the brownie. We'll see what 2/8 looks like. What's very important here is that you have to make sure both of your wholes are the same. So if I start this hole there and I end it here, both of them have to be the same. Now I'm going to stop there and I'm going to leave it up to you. Get your paper, get your pencil, and make sure you have the right amount of equal spaces inside of your shape. In the comments, let me know who ate more of the brownie, my 1/4 or Miss Cook's 2/8.